What is up guys, JayFerGaming here, welcome back to my F1 2016 career. This is the Singapore Grand Prix, and if you're new to my channel, do remember to subscribe and leave a like if you do enjoy this video, and do go check especially the past few races. We've had a great run of form, and it really shows in the driver standings. We're up to P7 with 62 points, ahead of the likes of the two Williams, the Force Indias. It's just been a great turn of form, and yeah, I definitely recommend the past couple of races because I have a very good result in there. And yes, another part coming up.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
So it's another upgrade to the car here. Nice sheet of paper there with a lot of text and not saying a lot, but we've upgraded our drag once again. That's 2 out of 5 upgrades so far this season, and we've upgraded them both pretty recently. So our car performance, we might be in the top 4 now. We'll have a look on the laptop. You can see we don't have a rivalry after we actually beat Palmer for the first time. We were 2-1 down in terms of rivalries. I'm not too sure what happens now, but we'll wait and see. Our driver position's alright, and Mana have made a few upgrades, so they might be making their way up the development order. And yes, we're in the top 4, which is unbelievable really. I think it seems very easy to upgrade the car. I'm not sure what it's like when you go into the second season, but there's actually a big thing there, C's R&D. I haven't seen that before, so I'm guessing that means you stop upgrading and save the points for next season, something like that. And I'm considering that. I feel like we're in a strong position now to be fighting for P5 in the Constructors' Championship, especially after a podium last time out. Oh, what a race that was. But I think I'm going to seize R&D. I feel like that's the way to go in terms of thinking to next season. That kind of suggests I go for Renault next season as well. I haven't fully decided. I keep getting the same 4 offers after every race. I haven't been showing you guys that because it just seems pointless. It's always Haas, McLaren, Toro Rosso second driver and Renault first driver. And I'd rather stick with Renault for now. Possibly for next season. We'll see how things go. But there we go. R&D has been seized.
You have. Check his stats out.
So here we go with the new rival, and oh my god, it's Kimi Räikkönen. Well, considering we struggle to beat Jolyon, I mean, we've got absolutely no chance now, do we? He's got 123 points, which is nearly double my points, so I don't really see the point in this rivalry because we're clearly not going to win this. I'd rather battle that guy over there because at least I have a shot. And qualifying goals as well. To beat Räikkönen, yeah, that's not going to happen. Qualifying in the top 9 maybe, but it is Singapore, which is a tricky track for me. But in terms of showing practice tests, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to show the resource points I do have for next season. So we're into qualifying now. We did put in a decent first lap. It was only P19. But this second lap has been unbelievable. I can't believe I've found this pace. We're over a second quicker than we were before, and we've got a real shot of hopefully getting into the top 10. It's been a really good lap. I'm not the best around Singapore, but this has been so enjoyable. Coming to the line, it's a good one. It is. Come on, engineer, tell me something good. We want some good news. P7. Oh yes, that is very nice. So happy with that. And there are the results. The 2 Red Bulls are on the front row of the grid, then the 2 Mercedes, then the 2 Ferraris. We're only 8 tenths off, which is fantastic. Ahead of Massa, our teammates in 11th, so yeah, this should be an interesting race. I mean, can we keep up with the top 6? Probably not, but we'll have to see what our pace is like compared to the cars around us. In terms of strategy, luckily there's no rain, but it seems like a simple 2-stop race, going from ultra soft to super soft and then ultra soft again. I'm not too sure how good tyre wear is going to be. This is a track I usually struggle with tyre wear, so yeah, we might have to make changes. And fuel though, that's the first time I've seen the warning because I'm just going to keep it for the entire race. So I might have to do a bit of fuel saving here, but I think it's easier to save fuel here than most of the tracks. So, formation lap, lining up behind all these quick cars. If we can get ahead of a couple of them, that would be fantastic, and then hopefully keep them behind. I feel like we don't have the pace of them. We're just behind our rival as well. So if we get ahead of him, it would be interesting to see if we can actually race with them. But yeah. I think the main thing is to hold this position, keep the cars behind us, of course, and we're building up to the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. 5 lights, and away we go. We get an okay getaway. That's actually not too bad compared to Raikkonen, but there's not really anywhere to go. Vettel blocks the inside. Raikkonen has the outside. We're going to try and look for the outside, but there's nothing doing there. So we maintain our position, we slip up the inside of Vettel. He left the gap there, oversteer. Bit of a snap there, but we're still side by side with the Ferrari. Can we get him round the outside into turn 3? We're trying to go for it, and I think we've actually got him. We have indeed. Better traction as well, up to P6. Very happy with that. The cars ahead of us are side by side, so anything can happen here. And if it does, we probably should pounce. So Raikkonen's looks like he's lost out. We're going to be fighting our rival after all. Here we go. We're going to look for it up the inside. He doesn't leave a gap, so we back out. I think a sensible decision there. And up to P6 now. I've got a feeling we're not going to keep up with the cars ahead, so if we can keep Vettel behind us, that would be a bit of an achievement, and just frustrate him and try and make him make a mistake, something like that. But yeah, we'll see what our pace is like. This is the new section at the Singapore Grand Prix. Of course, the race hasn't been ran in real life, so it's interesting to see this. I don't really like it as much as the old section. Obviously, I prefer the Singapore Sling, but yeah, that's a good glimpse there. So lap 5, not a lot happened. You can see I was dropping off the pace of the top 5. I don't have the pace to fight them. And I'm just frustrating Vettel behind us, who does tend to drop back sometimes, even with DRS. So straight line speed is not working for him, but our tyres are starting to go off. You can see the understeer we're getting here, and we're seriously struggling to hit the apexes. And now Vettel's all over us. We do have a train, and it's practically a train to the back of the field as well. But Vettel's got a better run here. I think he's going to go for it up the inside. We try and force him across, but he's far enough in line with our car, and we're going through the new section side by side. We've got the inside line, and we just keep him behind us. That curve's been very tricky for me as well. But yeah, we kept him behind. Quite a few cars are pitted now. Palmer's closing in on the back of us as well, so I thought, I'm very slow at the moment, so I'm just going to let him through. I broke a little bit earlier for this corner. Let him go. If he's going to score a couple of points for us, then that's great, because we do have an intense battle in the Constructors' Championship. We are just in P5, I think, ahead of Toro Rosso. So I think, thinking of the team in this situation and talking about Toro Rosso, Carlos Sainz is closing in on us, and he seems to have better straight line speed than like Vettel did. Vettel couldn't get close to me with DRS, but Sainz now is breezing past us. We're going to try and fight back with a switchback, see if we can hold him up or anything. Side by side through this section, very tricky, so easy to understeer into the wall, but I think we've got the inside line here for the next corner, so we should keep him behind us. It's kind of unnecessary fighting, but he doesn't want to lose so much time behind me. And lap 7 here, I think it's probably time to pit, is it? Yes, it is, because these tyres are feeling awful, and it's not filling me with much hope in terms of tyre wear. We're going to go on to the super softs now. These are supposed to last about 60% of the race, I think. Just doing a bit of maths there in my head, but yeah, these are supposed to last a long time, so it's going to be interesting to see if that happens. That's a very tricky pit exit. That's very narrow and so easy to clip the inside wall and spin out. I did clip it there, but nothing major happened there. So we're back out in 20th position. Only Sainz is behind us. And yeah, we're fighting over last place, and we're making a mistake, struggling so badly. These tyres don't feel really great at all, and we're actually in last place now as Verline has retired. So I'm concerned. I've gone from P6 to 21, but I think it's mainly because a lot of cars haven't pit. There's a lot of cars going for one-stop strategies, and they're the ones actually leading this race, holding up all the quicker cars. So you see on the mini-map, there's a couple of cars in the lead. They're the ones that are making the one-stop strategy seriously work, and then there's a pack seriously holding up loads of other cars. So in terms of strategy and positioning, I don't really know where I am. I've got a feeling we're not doing too well. I mean, we're down in 16th. Some cars have pit. Again, like Massa keeps pitting for ultra soft tyres as we totally struggle here. And Perez is going to go by our inside. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. We seem to be very slow. We don't have a lot of grip with these tyres on. I'm not sure if it's to do with the strategy. Not the strategy, the setup of the car. In terms of the default setups, I went for one to the left, which I don't know. I think we need a bit more downforce on this car. I mean, Haryanto's trying to attack us, and we've totally taken a new line through turn 1 and 2. But yeah, this is not going to be a good moment because, yeah, coming into the DRS zone, there's a manner of Rio Haryanto. Singapore is near his country of Indonesia, so we could call this a home race for him, and I'm getting passed by Haryanto in a manner. He's probably having a great time right now. He is on the ultra soft tyres in my defence, but still, he shouldn't be overtaking me that easily, and it shows how much we are struggling at the moment. We've got Hulkenberg on our tail as well, and we're going to cock it up here, just understeering, oversteering, and we just can't get into a good rhythm. We were quite decent in the first 6 laps, but since then, nothing has happened. We're understeering so badly now. Hulkenberg's through. And I think it's safe to say we will not be returning to that P6 we were running in before. But let's see if we can just salvage something from this race. Massa has pit again for ultra soft tyres. He really likes them purple wall tyres. But in terms of strategy, I don't think it's working for him as he breezes past us. We have just overtaken Williams in the development race. But yeah, he's still overtaking us. Lap 16. I was struggling that badly. I thought, I'm going to add some downforce to the car, and I'm going to go on to the soft tyres just to try something, because this is not working, and there was no way I was going on the ultra soft tyres in the next stint, because the tyre wear was not good at all. So hopefully we can take these softs to the end of the race. We're on lap 20 now, and we are in 20th position. Haryanto's come out the pits for his final stop, and he's ahead of us. Only Felipe Nasr behind us. So genuinely, we have no pace. We've lost everything, and I don't know what's going on. Like, how are we performing so badly? These tyres actually did feel quite decent compared to the super softs. But now I have an admission to make. We're on lap 21 here. I did have to go pick someone up, so I paused the race and obviously stopped recording. I've either lost that clip or didn't start recording again, so yeah, I don't have too much more footage to tell you, so I'm going to describe what happened. And to be honest, not a lot happened. We were running in 20th position. We had okay pace on these soft tyres. Haryanto pulled away slightly, but I felt we could have fought back near the end of the race to what? Fight over 19th. But at around lap, I think it was lap 26, we came through the final corner, which obviously is a very fast, tricky section. We then lost the back end. I tried to correct it and smashed the car into the barrier on the right-hand side, so that was game over for us, broken suspension. And yeah, so we DNF'd, and we've really had struggles on the street circuits this season, so yeah, effectively we just DNF'd. And yeah, this is a race I want to forget about, and obviously I do apologise for not having that recording clip there for you, but I'll show you the standings at the start of the next race. So if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this career. Once again, I do apologise for the mistake I made. Crashing into the walls, always a big mistake, but I'll catch you next time out. Goodbye.